Hey everyone. Well, welcome to my space. Welcome to my channel. Let's see who we're going to read for today. We did Leo, we did Aquarius. Who's next? We went with 2 fixed signs, so I think the next 2 I'll do 2 non-fixed signs. So let's go with Gemini. Gemini, you are up next. Your April 2022 messages. This is what my spirit guides have put on my heart, and I did put on my Instagram that I was going to post these or begin posting these videos Friday. It is Friday night, so here we are. It's been such a busy week. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and see your general messages, what your general messages are for the month of April. Happy spring. It's when I say general messages, like it is really general, but I'm still going to touch on romance, just a little message for that, finances, a couple cards for that, and then your spiritual, not in that order, but your spiritual guidance as well for the month of April 2022. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in, Gemini. We're going to pull a card in regards to your overall experience this month spiritually, okay, for the month of April 2022 for you, Gemini. All signs of Gemini, universe, source, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, earth spirits, earth guides, please come before us to speak to the sign of Gemini. All signs of Gemini, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, wherever Venus is in your chart, whatever house it's in. If you resonate with the sign of Gemini, these messages are for you. Or if your overall personality really screams Gemini and you resonate with that, these messages are for you as well. Okay, so let's see, Gemini, what messages come out for you for the month of April 2022. Let's see for Gemini. Okay, you have the Loon, and it says intuitive. It says, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Okay, so those are your spiritual messages. My spirit guides are leading me to pull another one for you. I don't know why, Gemini. Everybody's reading is going to be different for the month of April. So some people will get more cards than others, I'm not really sure why my spirit guides are pushing me to pull another card for you, Gemini, but I'm going to do what I'm told or what I'm led to do. Okay. So let's see, Gemini. Sorry, I'm going to put my phone on the other side there. For Gemini, universe, source, archangels, ancestors. For Gemini, April 2022 for Gemini. All signs of Gemini for April 2022. Okay, you got the elephant for greatness. And it says, love your strength. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So intuitive and greatness. Spiritually, or just your overall energy, Gemini, for the month of April 2022. This is not the time to listen to noise this month in April. Any advice that people feel that they need to give you for a decision that you're going to make, that's all well and good. I'm not saying to turn down advice if it's sound advice. However, don't allow too much advice into your head because it just turns into noise. I feel like what you feel in your gut, please trust that. If you're too busy this month in April, because you feel like you have to do anything and everything to achieve this greatness or achieve this success, that energy won't serve you. You need to pull back a little bit, okay? I feel like you're doing way too much this month. But you need to listen to your own voice this month, okay? It's very, very important that you understand that for the month of April, Gemini. Listen to your voice, your own voice, your inner voice. You don't need to, it's okay to accept advice, like I said, but if you're feeling kind of confused, or you feel discombobulated, or you feel that all the advice that you're gaining or, receiving from other people, whether you ask for it or not, is just turning into clutter in your mind, just be like, you know what? I'm just going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with my intuition. If something doesn't feel right when it comes to your goals, or a friendship or whatnot doesn't sit well with you, follow your gut. A relationship, a romantic relationship, if it's not sitting well with you, get rid of it. If your gut's telling you that something is up, that means that it is. Doesn't matter if people are telling you, no, it's not what it looks like, or no, it can't be that bad. If your gut's telling you it's that bad, then it's that bad. If your gut's telling you that something's good, and other people are like, no, that's not a good idea, you shouldn't do that, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice. I don't care what podcast you're listening to. I don't care what books you're reading. In the month of April, it's your time to listen to your own voice, okay? When it comes to achieving any goal this month. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be financial necessarily, okay? So, Gemini, let's go ahead and pull a couple cards in regards to your finances for the month of April, okay? For Gemini. For their career and finances in the month of April 2022. April 2022. I'm going to pull two cards from the Kawaii Tarot deck. King of Wands. So Gemini, you guys may be dealing with a fire sign. Aries. I usually see the King of Wands as Leo or Sag. So there are those of you who have Sag or Leo in your chart. Or Leo in your chart, or you are dealing with a Sag or another Leo, or I mean not another Leo, but a Sag or a Leo. Okay, then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So others of you could be dealing with a Taurus. I read the Knight of Pentacles as Taurus. Taking things slow, taking things one day at a time, taking things one step at a time, nurturing yourself, feeling the journey. Not really needing to rush things. Like, you need to take your time when it comes to your finances. If you're trying to reach a goal this month, Gemini, especially if you have fire in your chart, especially if you have Sag or Leo in your chart, you really want to reach a goal. You really have your mind set on something, but it's going to take some time this month. Don't expect things to happen the way you want them to this month, okay? You may be very dead set on something, but take your time. Just take your time. Take it one step at a time. Okay? If there's a project that you need to finish, or something that if there's certain steps or paperwork that you need to fill out or something, if there's some steps or a process that needs to take place before you reach your goal, just go ahead and take the time out to go through that process, to complete that process, right? But this is just nurturing yourself on your journey. It's okay to go about your business, do what you need to do, but just make sure you're nurturing yourself in the process. Yeah, I definitely feel like in the workplace, you're definitely dealing with a fire sign or an earth sign. Okay, I do see goodness here when it comes to your finances in the month of April, but don't make any big purchases this month if you're not exactly sure, if you don't have all of the information that you need, that whatever you're purchasing is going to be worth your money. So let's go ahead and see what your love and romance is looking like, Gemini, in the month of April 2022. for Gemini, all signs of Gemini for their love and romance in the year 2022. Love and romance in the year 2020. No, I'm sorry, April 2022. I'm so sorry. Love and romance. And this can also be family relationships as well, friendships, it doesn't matter. So when I say love and romance, is love in general, platonically and romantically. So I'm putting that energy out there as well, Gemini. For Gemini, all signs of Gemini for their April 2022 messages for their love and romantic relationships. Love and romantic relationships for Gemini for April 2022. For Gemini, universe source. Gemini. Sorry guys if you guys can hear stomping upstairs. You got the card trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So some of you guys may be very doubtful, Gemini, right now about it does not have to be a romantic relationship. It can be any relationship. Family relationship, a friendship, a number of friendships, right? If you're doubtful about that, or you feel that, oh, this is not going to work out, or, I'm going to have to move on from this, this is just not going to serve me well. The universe is saying you just need to trust that things are going to be okay. You don't always have to have the answers in a relationship. You don't always have to know like whether someone is going to grow or not, because some of us, we like to have answers. We like to see where a relationship is going, and we don't really want to have faith in a relationship because we may have trust issues, right? Like, when I say we, I just mean people, but you may have trust issues, Gemini, where you just feel, like, or maybe your significant other or a friend or family members, there's some type of distrust here where, and some of you guys, if you guys are separated or something like that, you need to trust the process. Okay. Does that mean that you're going to get back with that person necessarily and reconcile? Not necessarily. It just means that whatever needs to happen is happening, right? And it's going to work out. It's going to work out and, for the better in the future, whether that means reconciliation, whether that means like finding someone new, or just finding your own path and finding happiness on your own. If you feel like you don't want to date anymore, if you don't want to be this person's friend anymore, but there may be some distrust here that you've gone through, Gemini, in your past. And, you just need to have trust and faith may not be something that you really rely on in your life, possibly, or you're struggling with it if you do have faith. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot messages for you, Gemini, just for your overall messages, what you can expect this month in April 2022. Gemini. April 2022. I'm going to shuffle one more time, Gemini. For Gemini, April 2022. What are their messages? Universe source. What is Gemini's messages for the month of April 2022? Bottom of the deck, we do have the 9 of Cups. Sorry if you guys can't see that. It's kind of like a glare there. But 9 of Cups. I'll put this over here. Sorry. But the 9 of Cups overall for you, Gemini. Basking in your happiness. And this is happiness, not so much like happiness because of others. This is happiness because of the work that you've done for yourself, right? You need to sit with yourself and find gratitude and find happiness and find tranquility, just with yourself. Because once after the 9 of Cups is the 10 of Cups, and you're sharing happiness with family, friends, a romantic partner, there's a camaraderie there, there's family there, there's possible marriage. Like, after the 9 of Cups, there is happiness for you, right? Happiness is already there. You are the happiness. You have to embody the happiness. And it could be this fire sign or this earth sign, right? But you are destined for greatness, Gemini. It's just that you have to trust the process. You have to trust that the path that you're on. Wow, the Fool card. Look at that. You have to trust the process. You have to take that leap of faith. That's what the Fool is all about. Doing what doesn't make sense to others, because guess what? Is your path. It's not theirs. Everybody else may be following the rules. Like I said, you need to listen to your own voice. Stop listening to the voices of others, whether it be others from your past or others currently. You need to be willing to take the route, to walk the path that most people do not even want to attempt to step towards, because they want to know the answers, right? They want to know where they're going. Everybody wants to know where they're going, but then the universe comes to us and it's like, hey, just take my hand. I'll take you there. Whether it's your creator, your deities, your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever you believe in, right? They want you to take their hand and just leap for it. Just go for it. Just let go of whatever you're thinking about. Let go of your past. Let go of it, like the noise, right? Black Newman, yeah. So Geminis, you have to remember that death is a part of life. So this is spiritual death. This is transformative death. All forms of death is transformative, like physical death, molecular death, like we get dandruff because there's skin cells that are dying and renewing themselves, right? Like, but like on a spirit, and just in general, you have to understand, like, whatever you feel is dying or whatever left you behind, if you felt someone left you behind or broke up with you, or they, relationships just kept dying, and you felt, some of you, there's just a leap of faith that you need to take, because there's a lot of death in your life, so to speak, spiritually or figuratively, or even hopefully, hope not, but like maybe even literally. That's a part of life. Don't be afraid to walk alone. Don't be afraid to be you, because there's only one you, whoever you are, right? Eight of Wands. There's a lot of spiritual communication coming your way this month. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening, a lot of shifts. It's all going to happen all at once. Something's going to happen all at once, or there are things that are all going to happen all at once, or you're going to feel the movement all at once. And it's happening because that's a Sagittarius energy again. So some of you guys are definitely, you have Sagittarius in your chart, or you're dealing with a Sag, some of you, okay? Anyway, the Eight of Wands is showing me here, like, things are happening now. Things are happening now. Communication is coming to you now. Do what you will with it. If you want to have trust, have trust. If you don't, again, that's your choice as well. If you're comfortable where you're at and you don't want to move forward and expand, that's your choice, right? Ace of Swords, there you go. You're going to find clarity. You're gonna find the answers. The answers will be given to you. You just need to just sit tight, sit quiet. The Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, that's your energy, right? So okay, there are those of you, I'm getting this feeling of, or this energy. Be careful what you are asking for. Because if you're asking for a certain answer or to know a certain secret, you may not like the answer. If you want the universe to show you a clear path to where you're going and what that's going to cost you, or what that's going to lead, what's, you know, what is in store for you on that journey, you may not necessarily like the answer. That's why the universe is just saying, just take our hand. We're going to guide you through it. You're going to be fine. Because if you know too much, Gemini, without, because it could also be something your gut's telling you, but you're not getting any answers from someone. You're not getting the answers. But that's probably because the answers are not meant to be given to you yet, even though your gut's telling you this is what's happening, right? Temperance. Some of you guys are definitely, you guys are Sages, like you guys are Sagittarius. You guys are Sages, okay? Others of you, you're definitely dealing with a Sagittarius, or if you're not dealing with the Sagittarius, even though it's turned up 3 times in your reading, you have Leo at the bottom here. So that's interesting. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Leo or a Sag, or you have Leo or Sag in your chart. But yeah, you have to trust that the answers will be granted to you, okay? You have to trust that. Because I feel like the answer that you get in the right timing, you'll be able to handle it. If it's, you know, a blow. But clarify these cards, universe source. Clarify these cards for Gemini. I'm going to shuffle one more time for Gemini. Clarify these cards for Gemini. But I just get the sense, Gemini, that if this is not about answers that you may not want to hear, or maybe hard for you to hear right now, these are actually answers that it's going to make you happy. These are answers that you've been searching for. And it's really going to bring a lot of balance to your life. But again, the reason why the universe is not giving you your answers right now, because it wants you to bring balance to your life without these answers right now. Just sit with yourself. Excuse me. Right? 5 of Wands, yeah. You probably need to take a leap of faith in regards to your relationships, or you need to just take a leap of faith. You may be avoiding something here. Got 2 5s in your reading. So there's something that needs to go. It's done. More Sag energy here. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is all about opportunity, you guys. You guys are going to have great opportunity this month. However, if you don't follow your gut on certain things, you may miss certain opportunities. If you don't sit with yourself and gain clarity, you have the answers. You have the white Newman and the black Newman all in one reading. So this is about death and life. You have to go through a death in order to create life again in your life. If you want something to renew in your life, like a relationship, a friendship, then something has to die. If you want to renew your perspective on something, then you have to kill or destroy the older perspective, right? If you want a better job, you want to make more money, then there's a whole mindset that you have to destroy so that you can have a better mindset towards success. And you may have to like leave a job in order, you know, you may have to put yourself in a situation of being a little, you know, financially, you know, tight for a while in order to gain access to this Ace of Pentacles, right? So you're struggling, Gemini, or you have struggled in the past with being authentic, being the authentic Gemini that you are, because you probably, there are those of you clash with people because of who you are. So therefore, some of you guys feel like, well, I need to just revert back to being the person that people like. No. Because again, you're hurting yourself. Black Newman, which is death, so to speak, death and rebirth all in one card, and the 5 of Cups. You're disappointed. You're not happy. Like you're losing friendships, or there's friendships. Some of you guys, you're losing friendships that are good for you, or that just didn't work out because you're hiding yourself. You're not really being 100% yourself. You're not accepting the truth, because you need to just, if you want the truth, you have to be willing to accept it. And if you're not ready to accept the truth, the universe is probably not going to give you the truth right off the bat, because you first have to come to that agreement with yourself that you're ready for the truth this month in April. Okay. And there may be a Leo or a Sagittarius or even a Taurus here where they may be very truthful, they're just raw, or they just may, because you have like, there's a lot of things happening. This is, the moon is clarifying the Eight of Wands, so this is showing me here that you don't see the shifts and the movements happening. You don't see what's coming your way, but just know when it hits you, you're gonna light up. It's going to be the answer that you were looking for. Even if it's not the answer you're necessarily looking for, it's going to be something, you know, it's going to be, you're going to gain clarity, and you're going to be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Then we have Sagittarius with the Ten of Wands, and Sagittarius clarifying the Sag card for, Temperance. Balance is important for you this month, Gemini. You have a lot on your shoulders. You have a lot that you're holding, and it's heavy. You're carrying all this baggage with you. Why? Why? Let it, release it. Lighten the load. Right? Follow your gut. Follow your own inner voice. Or your spirit guides, your higher self, your creator, whoever, right? And trust the process. Trust the process this month, whether it be about your job, finances, family, friends, or significant other, romance, marriage, children, whatever, what have you, whatever it is your goals are this month of April, okay? But it looks good. It looks good. You got a lot of opportunity this month, but it's really going to depend on you to actually follow your gut when it comes to these things, okay? And also taking a leap of faith towards something or a new path, okay? I love you guys very much. Much love and light to all of you guys. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Gemini.